Hello, and welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, this is my makeshift way to remove fuel from the boat. This is the outlet from the fuel tank that goes to the fuel water separator. What I have done is put a hand pump in here and ran a 3-foot hose into a gas tank. So here we are. Here's the makeshift deal to pull the fuel out of there. It's just a hand primer that you use on boats. Just a hand primer used on boats. And I got it running to a 5-gallon can. And I'm just pushing fuel in there because I'm going to take the fuel out of it. And I'm going to take the fuel out of it. And I'm going to put it in a jar or something and check to see the octane of it, if it's got a lot of water in it or whatever like that. But this is one way. I had the boat running, but I used fresh fuel. But I just want to pull this out and see what the condition of the fuel is. I want to pull some of the fuel out of the tank to see the condition of the fuel so that I'll know what I need to do. Usually on an old vehicle, I'll drain it, but this tank is aluminum. Is aluminum. It's not. And the fuel in it, I took some of it out. It looked to be pretty stable. I'm gonna add some more fuel, some of that Stay Built to it. I'm gonna add Stay Built to it, and I'll put some fresh fuel in it and some octane booster and all that stuff like that. Then I'm gonna take it out and let it run. Just let it run. Once I get the carburetor straightened out and change the oil in it again, because I drained the oil out of it again, because as I was telling you all that it had that it got water down in the engine from the breather, from the carburetor flame arrestor. It had got water down there because they left it off and water had just ran up in there. You know, it ran in that carburetor because they didn't have that on there. So it had all in the down in the crankcase and everything from that. And so I've drained that. This will be the second time I've drained it to get all that out of there. And I'm gonna fill it up again with oil and a clean filter. I may have to do it a couple of more times in order to get all of there, because it was quite a bit in there. And as you can see from the stick here, it is nothing in there now. It is empty. So I'm gonna fill it up again with oil and a fresh filter. It takes about seven quarts, and that's the filter I put on there originally. That it's contaminated now, so I'll get another filter, put it on there and everything, and fill it up with oil and get it ready to go. I'm gonna take the carburetor home and go through the carburetor and get it all cleaned out and everything, and put it back on here so that I can get the boat up and running. And once I get it up and running, then I'm gonna take the boat to the boat launch, and I'm gonna back it down there and launch it, and just let the boat just run. Just let it just run, and put it through its paces. So as always, I tell you this all the time: there's nothing that you can't do if you just take your time, research. This is my very first boat. I've never owned a boat before in my life. This is my very first boat, and as you can see, it needs quite a bit of work on it. I need to do the floors in it and everything in it. But hey, I'm gonna get it done. And as you see, it's powered by, got new batteries in it. It's powered by a small block Chevrolet Merc Cruiser and everything. And that's just what it is. The crunk the boat run for it. But you can see I have some places I need to replace in there, and I'm gonna do that with 1/2-inch marine grade plywood, and I'm gonna emboss it and all that, and just that kind of stuff like that. So just giving you all an overview what it is. It has a quarter jet carburetor on it, which is cool. And so just gonna get it all straightened out and get the boat going. The exterior is fine, but interior is the problem. So as always, subscribe, like, share, comment. Thanks again for everything, and I'm gonna keep on draining some more fuel out this boat. Remember, if I'm doing it, you can do it. whatever it is, it ain't too much. Peace.